Miguel. Good evening, Miguel. Can you hear me?
Hola Lore, ¿cómo estás?
Hi, how are you?
Fine. I was running to home,
Okay,
trying to arrive on time.
there, don't
It's
worry.
raining, and that's why there there was there were not a lot of taxis or transportation.
Oh, yes, yes, maybe, yes.
Yes,
Yes.
but well, uh, I'm here. How are you?
Okay, I am okay. Thank you. Okay, Miguel. So now let's go to the platform.
Okay.
Okay, today we have to start with Unit 4. Yes, Unit
Yes.
4.
Lorena,
Yes.
one favor, please. Um, Yesterday I was trying to do all my homework,
Yeah.
all the homework that I was assigned, but
Yeah.
I couldn't finish all. It was a lot, obviously, because I
Yes.
do a lot of when I
Okay. So
was.
I will assign it again. Okay.
Please, the ones which I didn't do it, and also I was trying to find the test of B1. Uh, B1, yes, I can, yes. And it was assigned in the at the end, and it was kind almost deadline, and I couldn't finish all.
Okay. 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 3. Okay. 3, 1. Oh, yes. Yes. The review uses pronunciation, reading, and integrated. Okay. Mhm.
Today, what unit?
Yes. Now it is assigned again. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
1, 2, and 3. Okay.
Let me
So 1, 2, 3. Yes. Now let's go. Yes, today we have to start unit 4. Okay. So where? Let's start with used to. Okay. I will share you my screen. And okay. So we're gonna see some structures for used to. Used to, it's an auxiliary that we use for past, okay, past habits or maybe past situations. The difference with past, it is that when we use used to, we use when, for example, we did something in the past, okay, and right now in the present, we don't do it anymore. Or maybe at the opposite, we didn't do something in the past, but right now in the present, we do it, but in, I don't know, frequently, okay? For example, let's see the first is structure in affirmative, and this is, we're gonna use always in affirmatives, the auxiliary used to. What is the meaning of this? This used to, this is solely, right? So, subject used to, and used to, it's an auxiliary. We're gonna use the verb in base form plus the complement. Maybe, could you give me an example that you used to do it in the past, Miguel? Maybe some action, some activity?
Sorry.
Don't worry.
I used to play soccer a lot on weekends.
Okay. Perfect. So this is a past habit that you had in the past, right? Maybe when you were child, or maybe when you were teenager, okay? Or maybe, I don't know, last year, okay? But it is in the past. When we talk in negative, okay, it is gonna be kind of same, but what is the difference here? In negative, we are not gonna use the, used, only use, but we're gonna need some help for making this action in the past. So subject, didn't, okay, for example, didn't, and that's why we only use use. Note this verb in past because we are using a past auxiliary here, okay? So didn't, used to, and the verb in base form. So maybe, do you have some action that you didn't used to do it in the past, but right now in the present you do it?
Could you please repeat that to clarify the idea?
Okay, some action or some activity that you didn't used to do it in the past, but in the present you do it. For example, some action that you didn't like it and now you like.
Okay, I thought that the auxiliary used to, it was just to explain when one person, what one person used to do.
Yeah,
And I didn't know that it could be work with didn't.
yes, it
Uh,
could work.
so it's like a usual verb.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
When we use it in negative and in questions, it is like a verb, of course, but the meaning of this, it is solía, the same, not the verb used like usar, right?
Okay, perfect. So an example for that, I
Yeah,
didn't used I didn't used to uh, play. I didn't used to dance.
okay. Okay, perfect. I didn't used to dance. And maybe you could make like a compliment here, for example, but now I don't know, I dance, I dance
A
a
lot.
lot, for example, right? Yes, perfect. So we have two kind of negatives here. The first one that we did it and we just didn't. And this second one that we are gonna use for more emphasize, for example, okay, in the sentence. No, it's gonna be like more emphasizing, okay? For example, well, the structure is gonna be like there, like this. But in this case, I will use never. Okay, never. And as I am not using didn't, I will use with D. So this is a kind of negative sentence using never. But this is for more emphasizing, for example, some action like this, for example. I never used to dance, but now, for example, and when you use this never, it is like you do it a lot of times and frequently. For example, I never used to dance, but now I dance, for example, I don't know, every day, for example. And this is more specifically, right, talking about the time. And that's why we use it like an emphasize here. Okay. So this is in negative. When we use in questions, we're gonna have the auxiliary did at the beginning, subject, used to, plus verb in base form, and the complement. I can say, for example, did you used to, I don't know, did you used to work night last year, for example, I don't know. And our answer is gonna be with the same auxiliary that we have at the beginning. It could be like, yes, I did, or maybe, no, I didn't. Okay. So my answers are gonna be only with the first auxiliary, did. So until here, is it okay, Miguel?
Yeah, it's clear. It's clear.
Perfect. So we're gonna use this first. When we don't specify very much the time or the frequently of the action. And never when we like exaggerate, okay, doing this action. And we mention the frequency of the action, okay?
In that case,
Mhm.
um, we should put the frequency
Yes, with never.
necessarily.
Yes.
Okay, okay, okay.
Perfect. So now, here we have, for example, some examples. In this case, Jacob Banker used to work here. So what does it mean? That Jacob Banker doesn't work here anymore in the present, right? In the past, yes, he used to work, but now he doesn't, okay? And when we use in negatives, we could use we didn't used to without the, okay? And for more emphasizing, we could use never with the, used to, okay? So, for example, here, John didn't used to be a reporter, didn't used to be a reporter. He was a researcher like Talia, but with never, we specify the time. John never used to go to soccer games, but now he goes all the time. With questions, always with did at the beginning and used to, okay, after the subject. So both auxiliaries are gonna be between the subject. And did John used to like soccer when he was a younger? Maybe yes, yes, he did, no, he didn't. Okay, so the only thing here, it is important the structure, okay?
Okay.
Some question until here, Miguel?
Okay. In the case when we use the used to,
Mhm.
like a verb we didn't.
Yeah,
We can't use never or used to.
never, never with D. Okay, only
Oh,
use because we are using didn't.
yes, yes, because it's auxiliary, no?
Yes, this is an auxiliary and it's gonna be converted like a verb. But if we put D, it's gonna be like a past verb and we can't use both pasts. Okay?
Okay,
Yes.
perfect.
Okay, Miguel. So
That's clear.
now I will assign you. Okay, I don't know. If you didn't take notes, please take a
Uh,
picture.
maybe it's better to the picture.
Yes, yes. Take a picture and we're gonna go to the platform.
Okay.
Perfect. So now I will assign you unit 4.
Uh, unit 4.
Yes, 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 yes. Give me a second. Perfect, yes. Unit 4, use to 1. That grammar. So we have to choose, no, that is, no. We have to go to module B. Module B,
Mm,
yes. And unit 4. For grammar, right? Just to 1.
this one.
Yes, the first one. Great, so let's choose the correct one. Okay, perfect, any mistake. Let's go to the next. Use to 2. No, no. But at exit, yes. So, in the course, okay, grammar, used to two. Perfect. Okay. Okay, just one. And it is in number 2. Why? Because we are talking about Amy takes journalism classes, right? And we are talking about takes. That is the verb, journalism class. But she used to go to dance classes, or she used to take, right?
Yeah, right.
Yes. So let's try it again. Okay, now it is okay.
Should I put next? Next?
Now I will share you my screen, okay? Yes, you can open it. Now we are gonna see indefinite pronouns. Give me a second, I will show you.
Hello?
Did you see my screen again?
No.
Here. Sure.
Now I can see.
Okay. Well, we have these indefinite pronouns, okay? So what words or which words could we find in these indefinite pronouns? We have some, any, no, and every. These 4 words are called indefinite pronouns, but we have different uses of these words. When we, for example, when we use for people, when we use for things, or maybe when we use for places, okay? So what are the common words that we can conjugate with these 4 ones? If we will use some, okay, if we use some, we're gonna use, when we talk about people, we're gonna use somebody or someone, okay? Both are correct. If we talk about things, something, or places, somewhere. Any, it's the same. Anybody, anyone, for things, anything, or anywhere. No, nobody, no one, nothing, nowhere. Every is gonna be, yes, the same. Everybody, everyone, everything, and everywhere. If you can see here, always with these variations, we're gonna use body for people, or one, someone, somebody, anyone, anybody. So body or one, always when we talk about people with these 4 infinitives. When we talk about things, the only thing that we're gonna add, it is the word thing. Places, it is the word where, okay? So we're gonna use this, and in this case, for example, what is the difference between these 4 ones? Because some, okay, or maybe any, anybody, and nobody are kind of same. Nadie, nadie. Anyone and no one, nadie, nadie. Anything, nada, nada. So what is the difference between these 4 ones? about, for example, some, okay, some always we're gonna use for affirmative sentences or maybe questions, okay? Only affirmative or questions. If we use any, always with negative and questions, okay? With no, in this case, always we're gonna use with affirmative only, okay? Affirmative, and every we could use with both affirmative, negative, and positive, and questions. Affirmative, negative, and questions, okay? So this is the difference between these four ones. Of course, any and no are the same in meaning, but when we use it in sentences, no always are gonna go with affirmative sentences. For example, I have nothing to eat. If I want to use anything, it is gonna be with negative sentences. I don't have anything to eat, okay? I don't have anything to eat, but with no, always in affirmative. I have nothing to eat, for example. This is the difference, okay? But in meaning, they are the same, okay? The same happens with some only with affirmatives and any with only negatives, okay? That is the only difference. I don't know if you saw this grammar before.
Yes, I knew that any only can work with negative and questions.
Yeah,
That's the rule. And no, it's and no only works in a affirmative sentence.
yes, yes. So for this grammar, the only thing that we must know, it is the rules of these four, okay? Only affirmatives, questions, negative questions, only affirmative, okay? And this document I will send you because we have here a lot of examples, okay, for making a different kind of sentences. One special here, it is when we use every with people, for example, everyone, everybody, always we are gonna, of course, some or any or nobody, okay, these for people, they are not gonna be like plural. Always they are gonna be like third person, okay? That's why we use is, for example, no are. Everyone is sleeping in my bed. So this is gonna work like third person, okay?
Okay.
Yes, so that is the only difference. About this here, for example, we could see that this is in affirmative, nothing with affirmative, okay? And in this case, we are using only affirmative sentences. So after this, what do we have? We have negative sentences like I don't have anything to eat. She didn't go anywhere last week. So always any with negative. Of course, it can be with any sentence, right? In any tense, present, past, future, but negative, right? So the differences, negative, affirmative. Negative, affirmative, right? And when we talk about questions, affirmatives, with questions, yes, anywhere, anything, is everybody, so everywhere, okay, so we can use it, okay? So I will send you this document in order you could see it, all the examples. And after this, you have some exercises. If you have the chance at the time to do it, you can do it. If you have some doubts, we're gonna clear it up, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Miguel, so now let's go to the platform. Okay, while I will send you this, let's go to the platform. We're gonna go, this is the third grammar, okay, indefinite pronouns. So, indefinite pronouns. Okay. Show you, it is short.
Grammar indefinite pronouns.
Indefinite pronouns, one.
This one. Ah,
I can't.
sorry.
Or,
So, like, so I shared my
okay.
screen. Okay. This one.
What? No, the
This
other.
one.
Yes. One. Okay. Okay, let's see. Perfect. Very good. Now let's go to the second. Perfect. Very good. Excellent, Miguel. So now, okay, today we're gonna stay here. And tomorrow we're gonna finish with the last grammar, okay? The second grammar, because this is a little bit longer. So we're gonna do it tomorrow, okay?
Perfect.
Okay, Miguel, so now, yes, let's finish here with the daily survey. Okay, Miguel, so see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Take care a lot.
Thank you. Take care of yourself.
Bye-bye.
Also, see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Bye-bye.